I made $37, $38. Buy a laundromat. People aren't going to use the card systems anymore. The phone, the chip, that's how it's going to go. And at the same time, you get high by this. So I mean, it's like an added benefit. You know, if you don't do drugs and you like it, this is it. Let's go inside. I want to show you what the plan is for this laundromat now that we got new washers. Your first impression is your best impression. So right off the bat, we got all these brand new nice washers. We've got a crappy floor. The ceiling isn't done because the air conditioning guys. So what we need to do is get the ceiling done, get the flooring done. But what we're also going to do is, because when we first walk in, we want the customer to be greeted by three things: the biggest washers you own, your change machine, and your soap machine. Those are the three things they're going to be looking for before they do anything else. And so we're going to actually put a wall right in here. We're going to take all these machines out, gut this little room, and then your change machine and your soap machine going to be built in the walls right here so they can't be vandalized. Put a door at the other end. That's going to be our office. Our other spot in the back that was our office will be a rental property. But that's our plan. The two big dryers we have are going to go in the back here. Follow me. Those two big dryers that were in that room are actually going to come in here. We're going to get rid of this white one. We're going to sell this, and we're going to get a couple more 50-pound, 55-pounders that are stainless steel to match, and they're going to go right here. We're going to redo the lighting in here. We're going to get new folding tables that are stainless steel, and we're also going to get more carts. The carts here just got stolen, so that kind of sucks. But that's the plan, because I want it to be functional, and I want to move it, and then I don't like where my change machine is, and then my soap machine's on the other wall. I inherited it this way, and that is a horrible setup. So simple to program. Just pick it up, put your finger in the middle, and voila, you're in program mode. We can even look and see an audit, see how much money we've made. Now I spent $3,500 on this machine brand new. I'm a little over halfway. Yeah, I'm right about halfway at paying this thing off for 4 months worth of use. That's pretty impressive. Now yeah, it's only 4 months and it's not a lot, but these are 20-pounders. People don't like these as much. Now this 60 will be used more than this one because it's closer to the door. That's just the way it is, folks. Don't be mad at me. Once again, real simple. Get this out of our way. Let's go to audit mode. Look at that, this one's made $55.98. It's at 566 cycles. And see, that's the point. I've made more than double my money. And if you saw, that had what, 494 turns? This had 560. I'm making more money on the big machines. I can tell you that already. Because you can get a higher vend price, people get in and out sooner, and they like them more. They'll actually use this with less stuff in it that could have gone in that machine because they just like the idea that it's bigger. Because bigger's better. So that's pretty cool. This is the kind of things you can see on this. It's run for over almost 300 hours. So if you kind of had like your own setup where after so many hours you did certain repairs, that would help you. 10 people went on delicate, 5 went on synthetics, the rest did normal. It can tell you what your customers want without you having to randomly ask them. And I mean, you can adjust your prices so easily. So here's a service schedule. It even tells you kind of what to do for service in the machine. Here's a daily thing. Inspect your doors, the water inlet hoses, clean the drum, the door light. Let's see what it says for monthly. Inspect electrical connections, clean the inlet hose filter screens, which I need to do those. Let's see what's yearly. Remove front panel, rear access panel, hoses, belts. Now the real neat thing about this thing is it has phone pay. I don't have it set up yet, but I'm about to. And that's huge because we're gonna skip. We're gonna go from coins and the card system, we're gonna skip over to phone. People aren't gonna use the card systems anymore. The phone, the chip, that's how it's gonna go. That's just my advice. Why buy something you don't need? And we were here this morning, and it's a Friday, so Friday's not a busy day. Everybody knows that. So let's see how much money we've made. Day isn't over yet. Oh, big reveal here. We made 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 31. I made $38. Buy a laundromat. We're gonna open up the drain valves, clean them out real quick. Have to do this about every month. This is why it sucks. This panel's all one piece compared to the newer ones. Newer ones, I could take off just the bottom panel, 2 screws and I'm done. Oh, we're getting rich. Found 50 cents. Here's another one. All right. So what we gotta do is take off this boot right here. It's just a 5/8, 5/16 nut. Take this one off here. Got snake eyed, there's nothing in it. This one's clean. Let's go to the next one. Let's see what we got in this one. And that door panel's smaller, which is nicer. I'm gonna bring Eric with me more often. We ain't got nothing in here. It's important to check them anyway. You know, the funny thing is usually there's something. All right, folks, I'm gonna show you a real simple fix. One of the simplest repairs you can do is paint these every once in a while. You don't have to get fancy because you're gonna be at it several times in your career. But just like the kids do on the back of train cars, you just gotta spray it on, let it dry. Overspray is good, remember that. Could do this with a can and a brush. I have done that too, and it works just fine. In a minute here, we'll have the big reveal of how good or bad I did. And at the same time, you get high by this. So, I mean, it's like an added benefit. You know, if you don't do drugs and you like it, this is it. Remember, a little goes a long way, too. So I hope those tips were helpful. Those are the 3 main things you want to do in your laundromat. You want the big machines, change machine, soap machine, the minute they walk in. You do not want them on an Easter egg hunt in your laundromat, because that's how you'll lose customers, guaranteed. Until next time.